Welcome to The Climb, one day at a time. Dreamers unite, let's go. What's up everyone? Welcome back to the vlog. I have been ill in Montreal for the last 3 days, and I'd say right now I'm about 2/3. Let's go 65%, something like that. So I've been pretty much just sleeping, and then like eating once a day, trying to drink water. And that's it. And my brother Matt, who's here with me right now, he's been sort of the same thing. I think he's actually going to start up a stream right now. I'm not really ready yet to start streaming. I'm just still too sick, so I'm thinking that it'll probably be the 10th, which is a Saturday. This Saturday is when I can start, which is 6 days less of WCOOP. But you know, I've been thinking about it, and over the last couple days, you know, I've gone through the range of emotions, you know. I've gone from feeling sorry for myself to being angry to being, you know, just frustrated or disappointed. But I think, like, looking at it, you know, I had a pretty insane week leading up to this, and I almost pulled it off where I was ready to go for WQ. But I mean, we had 3 days with about a total of 10 hours of sleep over those 3 days, moving a house out. I mean, more physical exertion than I've done ever. It was just like constant sweating and stuff, and then no sleep. And then there was, you know, 18-hour drive in a row, and my brother got sick on the road after the moving. So I mean, it's just unrealistic for me to expect that I could stay healthy in that environment. Someone that already struggles sometimes with their health, like I'm really not too upset with myself, you know. It's just like that feeling inside, that frustration that like I just want to go do and I can't. I had to be patient right now during the biggest time of the year. So that's the deal. Yeah, so things have been piling up for sure while I've been sick. I haven't really communicated with anyone. I've just been sleeping. So today the plan is going to be to sort of get going on some of that stuff, get caught up on what I've missed. Make sure everything's okay with J-Coop and Cap-Coop, the series that I haven't been able to play yet. You know, just get on board essentially. So we're in an apartment right now that we have until the 9th. And then we have to move to another place on the 10th, which is getting confirmed today. So I think we have a place, you know, it's definitely not my favorite place, but it's gonna do, and we just need to get set up somewhere. So we're gonna figure that out. And yeah, hopefully do some really positive and productive things today. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me over the 3 or 4 day of like silence. You know, a little bit of the sky is falling for sure, you know, which always seems to happen when I'm gone for about a week or so, but that's okay. Oh, and I also did get some more news this morning from Poker Market. Unfortunately, me and Poker Market are going to be parting ways, just with a discrepancy in terms of, you know, what I can offer them and how much it's going to cost and stuff like that. So I've had a sponsor drop me, which, you know, on the face of it doesn't sound very good, right? It means less revenue for me. But I mean, I have nothing bad to say about the guys. I think their site is awesome. You know, I think they're going to continue to do well in the future. Sorry it couldn't work out between us, but that's okay. It opens up more room in the inventory for, you know, new companies or new opportunities and stuff like that. So also got that news this morning, which, you know, is okay. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, we'll put it that way. So that's how we're starting the day. Gonna figure it out. Wait, one more thing. I have one more thing I want to talk about, because I realized this. So when I was really sick, like I couldn't really smoke, right? You guys know that I still smoke, unfortunately. And I've started like doing it a little bit more, but on that day, or that day and a half where I didn't smoke at all, it was brutal. Like, not just physically, but like mindset wise, I had this feeling where, wow, so much of my emotional control is because of my nicotine abuse. Like, so much of my ability to have a positive outlook on life and stay balanced and measured and like take hatred, you know, or stay on top of things and not get overwhelmed is because of nicotine. And I saw that when I stopped in November too, and that the stream got really salty about 10 months ago. When I quit, like I just couldn't handle the negativity. And I saw that again for that one day, and that every comment I read on the internet, I just got so upset. So that's kind of scary to me. That's a looming problem we're gonna fix in the future. Oh my God, look at this! Look at this spider! Look at this spider! That's huge! It just moved. Oh my God. Hand for scale, hand for scale. Back to the serious conversation. So a lot of you guys know that the sort of the long-term plan is to figure out sort of the obesity and food abuse addiction issue first. Something that was recommended to me by Elliot Rowe and always made sense to me as well. These are both like really big problems in my life, and trying to take them both on at the same time is sort of a recipe for failure, I think. So looking at the cost analysis of like the long term of my life expectancy or my happiness of smoking, as well as being like obese. Obesity is the biggest sort of critical problem right now. So that's going to be tackled first, and then we're going to go towards smoking. But I definitely got kind of scared realizing who I was in those couple, in that day and a half. So anyways, that's gonna be it, you guys. Let's start the day strong. Let's get some stuff done. Let's get back on top of things. Let's get playing some poker, grinding some poker. Let's get climbing again. Hey, Maddie.
Hey, dude.
What's the update?
As you can see, I'm grinding here by accident.
Yeah, you wanted to fire up, but...
Well, I did fire up for a few minutes, but like it was too hard to commentate. I had six coughing fits within like 2 minutes. So
you just cut before anyone saw it.
I couldn't stream. I tried, but
the phantom stream, the stream it was.
Yeah, I gave it a good old college try though.
We're gonna get there for Saturday, dude.
We'll get there. I tried today. I was ready.
Yeah.
Morale-wise, I was ready to go. But,
you're set up, man.
But sickness-wise, I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I feel. Well, good luck on the Grizzy. Alright, well, this is a temporary place. If you guys want to check it out, there's a little bathroom. It's kind of dark. Maddie's room. In there. I commandeered this room, which is just full of Kleenexes from just being sick. There's no Kleenexes left in this place, but it is just beautiful. I know this is an apartment complex, and someone's just like calls Montreal beautiful, shows a picture of an apartment complex, but just the trees and stuff, it's pretty cool room. And then here's sort of the main room, which again is a bit of a disaster right now, with just like ordering food once a day type deal. But yeah, I don't know. Could have been worse. There's downtown through that. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't really see it, but anyways. So, continue on the grind. The work grind. Figuring it out. I'm so far behind. Oh my God. What's up, Matt?
What's up, dude?
Where are we right now?
Walmart, Montreal.
We're in Montreal, Walmart. Still sick. Picked up some essentials. Matt, do you have enough food?
No.
Okay. No. So we went to a gas station. Out of gas, on the red line. We pull up, he's like, we don't have any gas, we're out. So we think we're dead. It starts working before we pull out. Run good. That's the update. Keep you posted throughout the evening-ish. What's up, everyone? It is 1 a.m. right now. So getting ready to shut down for the day. And overall today, pretty damn happy with how things went. As you guys know, I'm still a little bit sick. I'd say I'm 75% of the way there now. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna make a comeback to streaming and playing poker on Saturday. But overall, pretty pumped that I got a bunch done. I got through all of my work emails that I had to do, still the personal ones. I had some meetings with a few team members to catch up on how all that's going. Got some gas, which was a sweat. Oh my God, we almost didn't make it. I don't know if I've told you guys the story. If I had, it's probably gonna cut right now. If I haven't, basically we had no gas. We were on the empty, right? And so we routed, okay, where's the nearest gas station? Like we can probably get there, hopefully. And we found it. It's downtown city center, Montreal. So we're like, okay, and we drive, and it takes about 10 minutes to get there with idling because there's traffic and stuff. And we get there, and they're like, we're out of gas. And me and Matt are just like, what? Like this only happens in movies. Like this can't be. So we sat there for about 3 minutes, just like, what are we gonna do? We're screwed. Like we can't make it to another gas station. And then the guy came back. And he's like, oh, it's working now. We're like, all right, okay. So that was a little bit of run goods. We got some groceries. We got some supplies for our new house. So I think a victory all in all. New house, Poker Refugee still working on it. We are a day and a half away from having to get to somewhere else. Basically, like, we didn't give enough notice for needing a 4-bedroom house. So like, they have made over 100 phone calls on behalf. They have searched like 35 different places for houses. We have one that's hopefully gonna work out. We're not exactly sure if they're gonna go for it. Like it fits what we need, but they need to trust us. So we might have to pay like all the rent up front or something, I don't know. So we're gonna see how all that pans out tomorrow morning. Hopefully we have a place to live, or else we're just gonna be paying more money than we thought. So that's the deal with that. I don't want to be sick anymore. As I mentioned off the hop, you guys, when this vlog started, like, I'm not really upset with myself for getting sick this time, just because I think, you know, no sleep and like just physically overworking, which usually doesn't happen with poker and streaming. It's not a physical burn, but like this time it was, where it was just not enough sleep hours and just too much awake hours with the moving and the driving. But man, it sucks to like not being able to live life to the fullest. So we're gonna figure that out, you know. We're gonna get healthier and make it so it's not an issue. And you guys can help me do that. And you already do help me doing that by encouraging me and giving me advice and stuff like that. So, you know, it's gonna be a long, slow process that's probably frustrating for a lot of you. I don't know if I've told the story, but basically, you know, the last 5 or 6 trips I went on before this one, and now including this one, I guess, I got sick after I got back. This is something I've told my stream and I said on my poker channel a lot, but I guess there's new viewers here. So I got sick when I went to Dublin. I got sick at the PCA. I got sick when I got back from Prague, when I went to TwitchCon. Reno, I got sick in the summer in Vegas. So like I just always got sick when I went on trips. And I think some of that is just, you know, who I am, just biology, which there's nothing I can do about that. But some of that is definitely just like, I'm not a healthy person, you know? So having a strong immunity would be helpful, and just being physically fit. So that's, again, coming back to that in the vlog. It's just goal number 1. It's what's got to happen, because, you know, that's really my dream, right? Like, what does my dream days consist of? And I think, like, in a general sense right now, I am living my dream of being a poker pro and getting to travel and see a bunch of the world and interact with a bunch of you and just like help try and grow a game that I love so much and has given me all of these opportunities, right? But, you know, in the short term right now, I'm definitely making some sacrifices, right? I'm putting in more time in certain areas than I would want to if I could choose. And I can choose, but like I'm willing to make the sacrifice for basically like dollars and long-term EV of if I put in this work now, it's going to pay off in the future. So long story short, I think like long-term, I would love to stream consistently, but like much less, you know, like 3 days a week or something like that. But then also travel the world and you know, go on 12 trips a year to different poker tournaments or different events, you know, and just like be able to live that lifestyle and really experience. And that's something that realistically I just can't do right now. So if I want to realize that goal eventually one day of being able to be, I guess, more like a more mainstream poker personality, or even a more mainstream content creator where they get a bunch of opportunities to fly to different places and do things, that I need to take care of myself. That's step one. So we'll figure it out. I hope, man. I hope we'll figure it out. We have to figure it out. There's no option. But it's scary, for sure. Because as I've mentioned, I've never figured it out before. The whole health thing. So yeah, I just want to throw a big thank you to you guys in the comments for sort of rooting me on and giving me your advice. I guess another thing to touch on here before I wrap up the vlog is that obviously when it comes to health and fitness, there's a ton of different routes that you can go. It may be surprising, but like as a big person and someone that's sort of in the public light, like I do think I know a decent amount about health and what makes a person healthy and the different routes that you can take to get there. Because you're constantly hearing it, it like consumes a lot of your day. So I think it's not a lack of knowledge. It's the mental block, right? Because you could go, for example, you could go a pure vegan diet, right? Or you could go a ketosis type approach, or you could take like a new balanced diets approach, or you could take an old balanced diet approach, which is like way more carbohydrates, or you could take juicing, or you could do fasting, or you could introduce supplements, or you could do sort of more extreme diets where you have X amount of, okay, you can only have this, very restricted diets or something like that. And then you can adjust the different times of day that you do it and stuff. And there's these different factions of people that believe all of them, right? And I've already seen in the comments, like, one faction that believes this and one faction that believes this, and then they're just clashing, There's so much noise in health and fitness. So, I'm definitely interested in hearing what everyone has to say about it. Hopefully you guys still support me when I do make a choice of how I'm going to proceed, which I would say right now is sort of like a balanced approach of how I'm trying to get at things, which is like, 3 relatively balanced meals, relatively low in carbohydrates, higher in protein. I should really just delete stuff on my camera, I'm sorry. So yeah, relatively balanced, I think, and I'm not sort of going aggressive on the ketosis. I've done that before, or the vegetarian, or the vegan, or anything like that. I'm sort of just trying a middle of the road type system, but I'm willing to adjust, and I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on it. So that is the main journey. But right now, in my heart, what I'm thinking about is getting back on the felt for this Saturday. I've had to be patient over these last couple of days. There's nothing I can really do. I can't really work much, but I'm super excited to get back out there, get battling on the felt for the World Championship of Online Poker, get streaming, reconnect with a bunch of people that I haven't talked to. I haven't made a vlog in a couple of days now, 3 days. So that's not a good feeling. I hate being unconnected to you people, which have made my life the way it is. So super excited to get back on it, you guys, and we're gonna make the steps to get there tomorrow. Tomorrow I'd like to get my haircut, go to a barber, secure the house, and then pop in on Discord and do like a social media type thing where I respond to everyone that's been messaging me this last week, like, where are you? Are you dead? What happened, the apocalypse, etc. Because this guy always falls when I like disappear for 5 days even. Like, people just question, am I broke? Did I quit? I didn't. I'd let you guys know if either of those things happened. So that's going to be it for the vlog today. I know we didn't get out and do much, but hopefully we'll continue to be interesting anyways. So thanks so much for watching, but until tomorrow, we'll see you guys later.